your boy Prada from Double Pivot Sports, and tonight we're going to be talking about tomorrow night's fight: Chris Eubank Jr. versus Conor Ben. Two people. I'm excited. I'm so excited. See last fight. We all see last fight. It was a fantastic fight, and they lived up to their fathers' names. They lived up to their names. Great legacy, and there's a second fight just like their dads did. So Conor Ben wins tonight. Is there going to be a trilogy? Conor Ben says no. Obviously, we see the media workouts earlier on in the week, the weigh-ins and stuff. And yeah, just quickly, I just want to say, like Conor Ben, basically, I think his mind's more clear now. He seems happier. I'm a Conor Ben fan. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Conor Ben fan. And the only issue I had with him is the fact that he's too angry, he's too abrupt, he's too reactionary. And he seems very calm now. And I'm glad for him. I'm so happy for him that he's found that. So now I think he's an even more dangerous man. Chris Eubank Jr., he's the same. Cool, level headed, nothing phases him. I respect that. Nothing phases that guy. But at the same time, I feel like he underestimated Conor Ben on the first fight. They both underestimated each other, but I think Eubank underestimated him even more. So this is why this fight coming up now is like I think it's gonna live up. I think it's gonna live up. I think it's gonna be better than the first one. But at the same time, I'm not too sure. I think it might be more calculated, but both their egos, both their style of fighting, they're not just gonna sit back and have a chess match. That's not gonna happen. I can't see that happening at all because obviously both their styles are both come forward fighters, and yeah, I just can't see that happening. So what I got of this week is a new Conor Ben that's had this tough last 2 years or so, 2 3 years, obviously with the allegations of the drugs and that, and then you got Eubank, but people forget he's had a tough time as well last couple of years with his brother passing away and looking after his nephew, and they both been through a lot. They both been through a lot. Then they come out with that performance. This time round, I feel like they're just fresh. They're ready to go again, and it's gonna be interesting. Like I was watching the public workout yesterday, and Eubank. Obviously, you can't take too much from it. They don't want to show you too much, but he just seemed more. He even seemed more relaxed than he usually is, just using his jab. And he doesn't often use his jab. He uses his jab quite good in the last fight, but fights before he weren't usually using his jab. He'd just come forward, throw combinations, deadly uppercuts, showman, but he looks more calculated. He's got Bomac in his corner now. As we know, that's Terence Crawford's trainer. And did he win Trainer of the Year? I think he won. Did he win Trainer of the Year last year? I'm not too sure. Was it Boots Ennis's dad? But either way, one of them, yeah. But anyways, yeah, he's got him in his corner. He's taking this very seriously, and yeah, also very good undercard. Obviously, we got Jack Catterall versus Echo Usman. Got Adam Aziz versus Kurt Scooby. Richard Riakporhe versus Tommy Welsh, Sam Gilly versus Ishmael Davis, and Mikel Talon versus Savan Shahid. So very good undercard. And with the undercards these days, especially under Turkey Al Sheikh, they're so good. They're very good. And they're stacked with good fights. And it makes you want to tune in and turn in early with all these fights. The only thing I'd say about it is the up and coming fighters, the fighters that need the 4 rounders that used to come on the first shows of these undercards and stuff like that. They're probably gonna have to do the small hall shows, like the York Hall shows, a bit longer till they get to that point. So I think in that sense for them, it's not as good, but for us fans that are watching, it's great. And I think Turkey's done a great job. Some people weren't a fan of it. I just can't see why not. Because he's made all these fights happen and he's made it interesting. And yeah, money talks. So may it keep up. Do I have a prediction on this fight? I predicted Conor Ben to win first fight. I think that was just more because I was a Conor Ben fan. I also like Eubank. I love his dad. I like both of their dads. And obviously, I didn't really used to like Eubank at first. I'm not going to lie. I think it's just more because I was just a big fan of Billy Joe Saunders. But I just like Eubank. I like it. I love to watch him fight. Still, I like his style of fight. He's entertaining. Even in press conferences, everything. Obviously, like I said, nothing phases him, and he is entertaining to watch. And I do respect him as well. And he's grown on me. Pause. But yeah, I like the both of them. I like the both of them. But because I want Conor Ben to win, I just like Conor Ben. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I just like his style, his ferociousness, his aggressive. The way he fights is just aggressive, just a bit like his dad in that sense. But I also like the slick fighters, the calm fighters as well, not so loud fighters, but they leave it in the ring. They're different in the ring. They're calm outside of the ring, but ferocious in the ring. There's variety. There's a variety of fighting styles that I do like. So it does depend. It does depend on what fighter it is really. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go. Sorry, just babbling on. I'm gonna go with Conor Ben again. I'm gonna go with Conor Ben again. Conor Ben, I was watching obviously the fight again. He made a lot of mistakes, and I think his big problem was, especially early on, was his distance and closing in the gaps. His distance was all over the place. Like where he drops low, moves his head well, does all that. But when he's stepping in, he was stepping in. His timing was wrong, and it's not even the fact that I don't even think it was the fact that Eubank was utilizing it as good as he should. I don't think it was that. I just felt like he was too excited, too like you could just tell. The first couple rounds, he was just a bit all over the place, and I just see it when I was watching the fight again. Just his distance weren't there, and that's what was causing him trouble. And Eubank was just using the jab, and it's a good thing he was using the jab because he don't, like I said in the past, he didn't really use his jab too often. And when I watched the fight back, there was a lot of mistakes in the fight from both fighters, and I think sometimes these mistakes make good fights. Do you know what I mean? These mistakes make good fights, but going in next time, I don't think they're going to make these mistakes as much. But at the same time, they're still going to bring a good fight. But yeah, I just can't wait. So I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say Conor Ben in ninth round. Hey, but yeah, that's what I think. What do you lot think? You lot let me know what you think about this fight, about the undercard, about how you think it's going to go. Also, where does this go for Eubank if he loses or if he wins? Vice versa for Conor Ben as well. But yeah, I'm really just looking forward to this fight. Yeah, I'm just gassed, man. I'm just gassed. I can't wait. So hopefully Sunday or late Saturday, I'll probably do a fight reaction as well. But yeah, that's about it. It's your boy Prada from Double Pivot Sports. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, share, and I'm out.